Did you know that the most iconic stunt in the movie Speed was actually performed by a dog? Okay, maybe not the bus jump, but you'd be surprised at the dirty filmmaking tricks used to create this 90s masterpiece. Today, we're breaking down how Keanu Reeves survived a subway fight, how a 10-ton bus actually took flight, and why CGI was the last thing on the director's mind. If you think you know how this movie was made, think again. Today, we're going behind the scenes to reveal the how did they do that secrets of the most iconic stunts in cinema history. Fasten your seatbelts because this is the making of Speed. The final showdown between Jack Traven and the villainous Howard Payne takes place in the claustrophobic tunnels of the LA Metro. It's a brutal one-on-one fight on the roof of a moving train that ends in a chaotic street-level crash. To pull this off, the crew used a brilliant mix of real locations and clever studio trickery. To keep things authentic, much of the sequence was filmed in the actual Los Angeles metro system, specifically at the Pershing Square station. The crew had very limited windows to shoot in the tunnels, so they brought in high-intensity cinematic lighting to transform the dark, gritty tunnels into a high-stakes action set. Fighting on top of a real moving train is a death wish, so the crew built a hyper-realistic section of the train roof in a studio. The actors were secured with safety harnesses, while fast-moving lights and pre-recorded video of tunnel walls were projected around them. This moving light technique created the perfect illusion of high-speed travel, allowing Keanu and Dennis to perform their choreography safely while looking like they were inches away from the tunnel ceiling. When the train finally derails, the destruction is massive. This wasn't a real train, it was a 1/8 scale model. The special effects team built an incredibly detailed miniature tunnel complete with concrete walls, power cables, and debris. They used high-speed cameras to film the model train crashing. When played back at normal speed, the high frame rate makes the miniature objects look heavy and massive, giving the crash a bone-crushing sense of weight. For the final moment where the train bursts onto the street, the team didn't use a miniature, they built a full-sized mock-up. This massive prop was mounted on a hidden rail system and launched at high speeds into a specially prepared street set. Multiple cameras captured the destruction from every angle because they only had one shot to get it right.
Director Jan de Bont insisted on realism. Most of the bus chase was filmed on the 105 freeway in Los Angeles, which was still under construction at the time. This gave the filmmakers a massive, empty playground to drive at high speeds without endangering the public. Believe it or not, there wasn't just one bus. Production used 10 to 11 different buses, each modified for a specific task. Some were interior buses with removable panels for camera access, while others were stunt buses with reinforced suspensions and high-performance brakes for the high-speed maneuvers. Remember when Jack Traven crawls under the moving bus to defuse the bomb? To film this safely, Keanu Reeves was actually on a low-profile wheeled dolly attached to the bus. By filming from an extremely low angle, the audience feels like he's inches away from the asphalt, creating heart-stopping tension while keeping the actor secure. The jump scene is pure movie legend. The bus actually did jump. Using a massive hidden ramp, a stunt driver launched the bus 50 feet through the air. The driver was wearing a specialized shock-absorbing harness to survive the impact of the landing. But in reality, there was no gap in the freeway. The bus jumped on a continuous road, and the missing section of the bridge was digitally removed in post-production. For the scenes where the bus hits cars on the road, the reactions from the actors inside were often genuine. The director wouldn't always give them the exact timing of the impact, so when the bus smashed into a prop car, the panic you see on screen is 100% authentic. It's the combination of raw practical stunts, clever miniatures, and real human reactions that make Speed just as intense today as it was in 1994. Alright, before I let you go, I have a confession to make. Remember when I said at the very beginning that the most iconic stunt in Speed was performed by a dog? Well, I was totally pulling your leg. I just wanted to see if you were paying attention. If you love going behind the scenes of your favorite action classics, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.